So now we're going to talk about the AC power for the motorhome. We're on the driver's side towards the rear of the motorhome. Here is where the 50 amp power cable is located. Right here, 50 amp power cable. Now as you're wiring your house, there's two hots at 110 at 50 amp. There's a neutral, and then this large one is the ground. So the top one is 110 50 amps, the bottom one is 110 50 amps. This is the generator output. So to get the motorhome going on the generator, we need to plug the 50 amp cable into the generator cable, and we'll do that before we drive down the road. Now these adapters I'm going to keep with my other motorhome, but I'm just showing you that different RV parks will have different power adapters. So this is taking you from 50 amps down to 30 amps. So there's a 30 amp adapter. Now you can't run the air conditioners. Well, you can only run one air conditioner on 30 amps. Now this is house power 12 or 15 amps adapter. The only thing you can run on that, you can't run any air conditioners, you can't run the boiler, but you can run the inverter charger and the fridge. So basic house power will be fine. The boiler would have to be run off of 12 volts and diesel, but not electricity. And there's another look at it. And as I said, I'm keeping these, so you'll have to buy new ones at the store. Now the cable goes through the floor like that, and then you can shut the door when you run it out. Now we have an electric wired wheel. So here's the button up here. Here's a picture of it. So you push that button, and the wheel will electronically, there's an electric motor that pulls the wheel in. So I'm going to play it out a little bit just to show you how it works. It doesn't go fast, it goes nice and slow. And there you go. Now before you drive away, make sure you plug it back into the generator outlet so that while you're driving, if you need the generators, for example, for the air conditioners, you'll have them available. Continuing with AC power, underneath the bed we have a circuit breaker panel. This panel is split into two parts. The left side is the inverted power. The right side is the non-inverted power. Although the left side says AquaHot number 2, that is not inverted. If you notice on the right side, there is a breaker for the charger inverter. So power goes from that breaker charger inverter down to the charger inverter. It charges the batteries, and then when it senses that there is no 110 volt, it in turn sends power back up to the left side of that panel. While we're talking about underneath the bed, to the left side of the breaker panel is the radiator from the boiler. On top of it is the Magnum Industries charger controller. This is the indicator, and across from the fridge is the controller display. Alright, across from the fridge is the Magnum Energy display for the charger inverter. This is where you can select inverter, which we'll talk about in another video. This is where you monitor the 12 volt charging system, and this is where you can set it up for different batteries. I've been told this will set up for solar here also. Alright, this next picture is a good friend of mine and myself flying a Puma 330J for one of the last times of our career for that particular aircraft. Hope you have a great time at the motorhome, Andrew. Alright, continuing with AC power. This is the energy management system. This is in the panel across the hall from the fridge. On the left, you'll see what type of power is currently supplying. Right now we have a generator. If we were plugged into 50 amp, the 50 amp light would be illuminated, and so on and so forth. To the right, it'll have the power status of what power has priority. For example, rear AC, front AC, center AC. So if you're plugged into 50 amp, it'll tell you what you have available as far as accessories.